have to say. Naveen Kulkarni of Axis Securities joins in with his view as well. Naveen, hi, welcome to the show. Stock down around 2% reacting to what has been a top-down disappointment. The profitability has been maintained and better than expectations, but I think what's really hit hard is probably the revenue as well as the margins, which have come in at 22.9%. What's your assessment on Nestle's number?
Yeah, so the margins are definitely lower than what we were expecting by close to around 80 odd basis points. So that's definitely a lower number. So I think the revenue being lower has had an impact on margins. But having said that, this quarter, Q2 has generally been a slow quarter for the consumer sector, right? So broadly, whatever companies have reported, there has been a certain degree of disappointment, even if we look at the retail companies' numbers also. So I think we have to wait and watch. Probably Q3 onwards, things could be expected to pick up. On the other hand, Nestle has been one of the better performing FMCG companies for a while now. And from that perspective, probably things could look better in the forthcoming quarters.
You know, Kaustubh, I wanted to ask you, the company is also mentioning that commodity prices remain elevated, especially for coffee and cocoa, and the prices of cereal and edible oils have also accentuated with the recent developments. Now, with the kind of margins that Nestle has delivered at 22.9%, do you see that there is a scope of further margin deterioration in the subsequent quarters, say in the current quarter itself, now that we're into the third quarter with these rising input prices?
Yeah, so we believe that margins will remain under pressure for Nestle, and companies, we have seen that companies are a little conservative in terms of price increases. So we don't expect price increases to happen in line with what the commodity inflation is. It will be, in a gradual manner. So in the near term, if the commodity prices continue to rise, I think margins will remain pressure. And that is something which we are expecting for most of the companies under our coverage.
Okay. Naveen, what's your sense in terms of the volume picture this time for Nestle? The estimates for 1 to 2%.
Yes, so again, we were expecting the volume number to be in the range of around 2%. Primarily, the growth was expected on account of price. So I think even the volume numbers don't look very, very encouraging at this point in time. I don't have a ready estimate to put out right now, but yeah, even the volume numbers could be a little sluggish, right? So, but I think that can. Yeah, it could be flattish is what I feel. So we need to put down exactly the numbers to figure out how much the volume growth would have been.
All right, Naveen, Prakash, Kaustubh, thank you so much for joining in and sharing with us your views on the numbers coming in from Nestle. Disappointment on the margin front and revenues to miss on expectations. EBITDA too down 5% on a year-on-year basis. The stock down from the highs of the day, 2% lower. Currently trading at 60 times FY26 earnings, and on a 5-year average is 80 times. So it's still trading below its 5-year average if you would want to take a positive view of that. But at the lowest point of the day is Nestle after its earnings. Time for a short break. More on the markets and specific stocks on the other side. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.